This is Kirby's Adventures for the NES. This game was released in 1993, which is pretty late for the system, considering that the Super Nintendo was already 2 years old in North America. This shows as the graphics were actually quite good for an NES title. You play as Kirby, a pink blob which can float and suck and swallow enemies. You can spit them out as a projectile, or for some enemies you can gain their power. This can be useful if you need their attack to sit certain blocks which you wouldn't be able to otherwise. The levels are doors that you enter, and there are about 5 to 7 levels per world. There are also doors that bring you to minigames where you can earn points and possibly extra lives. Once you have completed all levels, you will face a boss. This is a very typical platformer. The pacing of this game is quite good, and levels are varied. You'll never feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. However, there are some flaws. Extra lives are quite rare in this game. It is not a difficult game, however I end up dying here and there, and in particular against the bosses. What I ended up doing is replaying certain levels that actually had easier access to extra lives. So this kind of ruins the pacing of the game, as it takes quite a bit of time to reach these levels and to go back where you left off. You can also get extra lives at the end of levels when you bounce on a trampoline, and you hit the A button at the correct time. Another issue is that there is some slowdown in this game. This is quite obvious when there are more than 4 enemies on the screen. It is, from what I can see, a compromise between having better visuals over frame rate. Overall, this is a solid entry to the NES library, and it is a game which I will probably continue to beat, as the battery in my cartridge is still working. I give this game an 8 out of 10.